let's start. Now let's start.
What?
Okay, we're gonna start reading now. All right. So you wanna be the main character, Dylan? That's what you said.
Who's the main character?
The detective guy.
The Richter?
Yeah,
Oh
Richter.
no, I'm good. You could read be the main character since you're the actually the one.
Okay.
Is there porn in this shit?
I don't know, Kenley. I don't know,
I
Kenley.
mean,
We'll
he
figure it out.
The
figure it out.
freaky
It's great.
shit?
Ah, what a lovely night.
Well, only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. What do you say we go get a drink? Boss, that's the fifth time you've used that joke today. Well, it's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time. My name is August Richter, and I'm a detective. Fortunately, my parents thought a nice, classic name like James or John just wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought it'd be downright hilarious to call July during my training, so I decided going by Richter would suit me just fine. Do you want to be do you want to be like side characters?
Yeah, I guess so. Richter, I'm hungry.
Didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss?
But my appetite for good food is never sated, just like my appetite for justice. What do you say? Should we go get some cannoli? A fellow in Little Italy makes really fantastic.
Okay, there's a glossary just in case we don't know.
Why is there
There's
glossary?
a glossary. Boss, this is no time for cannoli. We've got a job to do.
Oh, Richter. Always such a stick in the mud.
This fellow right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. He wears his hair long and has what you might call a girlish face, so he's seen more of his fair share of teasing too. But somehow, absolutely nothing seems to faze him. Case in point, he's worried about cannoli when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. A true inspiration to us all.
Alright. Let's get down to business.
Let me turn your user volume down.
Yeah, who's the pianist, bro? Run through the plan one last time, step by step. You're still new to solo assignments, so I just want to make sure you got all the details down, Pat. Or you just forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting.
That was supposed to be me! It's okay.
Oh wait, shoot, my bad. How's that?
The MC, bro.
Dude, I didn't know what this phrase meant. I didn't know what this phrase meant until I checked.
Yeah, what was this like was it made in the US or like what's the dude?
So I don't even know. I think it was made in France. Don't worry about it. I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. You and I are splitting up to gather information on Cleveland's illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead. Oh, Prohibition Act.
Oh,
Cleveland,
Prohibition, 1920s, yo!
Of course we're in Ohio, bro. Of course we're in Ohio.
Yo, this is related to the Great Gatsby, if you know.
I'm heading to the speakeasy on Ness Avenue, and you're meeting with an FBI contact to scope out some warehouses. Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swiveling a little in his chair. Damn it, he'd better not be dozing off again. For tonight, my cover is Jack Vaughn, and I work for the city government.
Yes, so you can say your job is helping civilians, and it would be technically true because you're terrible at lying. Why'd you get into this line of work again?
I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food.
Richter, how cruel!
With a theatrical gasp, Leslie spins rapidly around in his office chair, like my dry remark just sent him into orbit. Sometimes, I wonder about what bizarre twist of fate landed us together.
Hurtful remarks aside, it sounds like you're all prepared. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning to trade reports, drink coffee, eat donuts.
Is it my imagination? Or is he drooling a little?
And decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood?
Loud and clear, boss. I gave him a lazy salute before turning towards the door, smoothing out my vest.
Richter.
Hmm?
Please, be careful. Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Like what? Skipping out on the job to get cannoli?
I'm serious, Richter. You're my partner, and I don't want you to be turned into Swiss cheese by a Tommy gun or something.
I know what that is from Mafia.
What's a Tommy gun? I wonder.
I wonder. He would use a food metaphor.
So promise me you be careful, alright? I'll worry about you whenever you're off solo. Who's playing?
Freaking Beast One, bro. Get off freaking Beast One. Oh my
I
god.
heard
Okay,
that
yo.
scream. I heard that scream. Yeah.
That's the freaking noise that the bees make, dude.
The
bad,
beast by beast sword simulator. So Kenley, what other games you play?
Don't worry, I got this.
No, we gotta be romantic. I worry about you too.
But
Oh, yeah, good
let's
point.
let Kenley choose because he's like a third party, you know.
Fine, Kenley, you can
'Cause, you
choose
know.
next time.
Yeah.
Or you can choose all times.
Yeah.
This guy,
If we're live, we'll let chat just choose.
doesn't he realize it goes both ways? That's kinda yaoi like. With a small sigh, I rubbed the back of my neck with a hand, unsure how to phrase what I want to say. I worry about you too, Leslie. Not like I can help it, since you send yourself on sketchy jobs all the time. It's like you're just looking to be iced.
Oh, what does ice means? Oh,
Be
it means to be
killed.
killed. Who would have wanted? Who would have wondered?
Nice. Clearly
Oh no, it
looking
means to
forward
be
this.
detained by the illegal immigration police or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it means in 2024. Or 2025. Leslie blinks at me, as if he'd never even considered my concern to be a possibility.
Really? That's very sweet of you to say, Richter.
He sniffles, clutching a hand to his collar. Damn it, maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. I mean, you don't need to get all...
But if you're so worried about me, well, why don't you pick up tomorrow's breakfast? We old geezers do need to sleep in sometimes.
Unless there's anything else important, boss, I'm going to head out.
Alright.
Leslie pushes himself up from his chair, stepping over to get the door for me. She's so
I expect great things from your report tomorrow. With any luck, we'll be well on our way making Cleveland a boring old town, drier than the Sahara Desert. Doesn't sound quite so encouraging when I put it in that way, does it?
Can't argue there. God bless America. Land of the liquor free. See you in the morning, boss.
Oh yeah, just give him hell, detective.
He reaches out to hold my hair fondly, as he often does. I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always likes to mess it up first thing anyway. My trade wry smiles, and with that, I head out into the cool night air. Next stop, Richter's first speakeasy.
Damn, it's been like presents your dry delight.
Softball detective.
Oh, so they're introducing Scatterbrain Wow.
Scatterbrain products.
Hold on, let me turn the music up
You
louder.
just
Let me
skipped.
turn the music up louder. Okay. Did I skip it? Frick! No, my God, guys, no!
Yeah, it's okay. I guess we'll see the character when they present themselves. We
Okay.
see the character when they present themselves.
Yeah, we'll see the characters when they present themselves. Okay, that was stupid. of me.
Doorman.
Password. A gruff voice whispers to me through a slot in the door. The basement of the dingy restaurant echoes with the muffled sounds of a swing music, like it's haunted by some ghostly jazz band. Swordfish. There's a long pause. My informant definitely said that the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, is it? If it is, heads will roll by the end of the night, assuming mine still. The door swings open before I can finish that thought. You're the side character, right?
Oh yeah, I'm the side character. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night.
Thanks, I'm sure I will. I step past the tall door and into the loudest place I've ever seen or heard. Smoke everywhere, deafening music, giant gaggle of dancers, loitering cocktails. What? What?
What you do?
What
Click
the
ignore.
frick?
Click ignore. Click ignore it and don't keep going.
Okay. Flappers.
Yo, how are you gonna get an error screen?
Yeah,
Visual
bro, this is so
novel?
dumb, bro.
Okay, is everything good?
Yeah, I was just adjusting the music. Flappers posing in their risque skirts, drunk saps trying to impress them. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it all. But I guess it's not my job to ask those kinds of questions. After I wander around a little, weaving through the hooch-holding crowd, I end up loitering by the bar. The bartender's staring at me. I raise a brow at him, offering a silent defense. What, isn't it normal to come to a speakeasy and not order any liquor? No? His face is definitely saying no. Alright, I'd like to order one of the specials.
The special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister.
What is that? These bathtubs.
Oh, they use bathtubs. Interesting history note. Was
Okay.
usually
We drink
Yellow
bath
rose
water.
bath water.
bath water. Oh,
Just drink
shoot,
regular
bath
bath.
water.
The bartender bellows out a laugh when I freeze in horror.
Oh boy, don't worry. Adds to the taste.
I sure bet it does. Still laughing, he uncorks a bottle and pours me a glass of clear liquid, stuffing a lime slice onto the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow on a pile of horse crap, but I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. Okay, this is kind of a weird question.
Yeah, this is kind of sus. All right. Okay, Kelly. I think we have her decision.
Okay,
Oh well, yeah, not quit.
This joke is not gonna be prepared, you know.
Jesus.
Stop. Okay, bro. Okay.
Okay. Jesus.
We're just not gonna know that comment. Kelly.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's just don't say I said that.
Yeah, no.
Jesus, that's bad. What does Ed do in his bathtub?
I wonder.
Actually, I don't want the answer to that. As I hold my glass of God knows what and lean back against the bar, my gaze wanders around the crowded parlor. The informant said this place is a key part of Cleveland's liquor business. Apparently it's owned by mobster types. Now that I think about it, those guys over there look a little rough around the edges. They're not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. I casually scoot down the bar, getting close enough to overhear their conversation. It's so loud in here that I can't make out what they're saying, but I manage to catch a few words. Damn Italians.
Italian.
hard turf.
Oh wait.
Do you want to read it? Or
Them
should I
in
read
the cups. Okay. So am I side characters or you just?
it? Your side characters. I didn't see the question marks. Sorry.
Oh. Them in the cups.
Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob. She adds some of those. I wonder who owns the place then. It must be a different gang.
Some kind of deal. That work? Risky.
I strain my ears as much as I can, sensing the conversation's about to get even more interesting. Just one or two hints, maybe an end. Come on.
Only one drink for you tonight, my friend?
A low, eloquent voice murmurs right in my ear. The culprit smirks at me when I whip my head around in surprise, offering a little wiggle of his finger in greeting. Tall, suited, and well-groomed, he has an unusually refined look to him. Is he offering to buy me a drink? Kenley, cheers.
Is there any better stuff?
Could manage another drink, but not another one of whatever this is. I jerk my chin towards the mild rat poison in my glass.
You don't like it, really? I've been told that's one of the best drinks here. One or two more, and I promise to start growing on you.
No, really. I like my tongue too much to put through more of Satan's mouthwash. My dry comment makes the stranger chuckle. He flashes me a wink.
Oh, but that's the problem. Well, never fear. I'll take good care of that tongue of yours.
Pause.
What's that supposed to mean?
Bartender, a fresh drink for the delicate tongued gentleman. And the usual, for myself.
He waves at the man behind the counter, who quickly nods. Oh great. I can't actually get drunk, damn it. It's like this guy's here to ruin my investigation.
Well, get you fixed up with something that tickle your fancy, mister.
Trailing off, the stranger raises one eyebrow at me expectantly. Jack. Jack Fawn.
Jack. Not the name I have picked for you, but I still like it.
Really? What name would you have picked?
Ask me again after you had a few more drinks.
As if on cue, the bartender passes a glass toward me and gently slides a steaming cup towards my companion. Is that coffee?
Thank you, Arthur. Anytime.
He throws the man beside me a willy grin. I can't shake the feeling that I'm the butt of some inside joke, but maybe that's my detective's paranoia talking. You don't drink, huh?
I wouldn't call myself a teetotaler, but I do like to stay sharp.
Someone who completely abstains from Right. Well, drinking partner, since you've toasted me into this, who exactly am I toasting with again?
My name is Meyer, and is it Mayer or Meyer?
I don't know what to say.
Meyer, and I also say Meyer, and I'll endeavor to make sure you won't forget it.
How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? If I didn't know any better, I'd almost think he was trying to...
Le Cham?
Yeah, it's like a French
Is
word.
a French word? This toast is to
Oh, like
life in
fever.
Hebrew. Okay, bro.
I don't actually know any Jewish people. Never mind, I lied, I did.
We're new vocabulary while watching this shit.
Exclaiming some sort of toast, he clinks his cup against my glass. The chime.
Oh, it's Lahain. Oh, Lahain.
L'chaim.
Yeah, I just searched that up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mimic Mayer's pronunciation, and when he happily nods in approval, we both sip our drinks. Kurt. Not as bad as Ed Deluxe, but still feels like I swallowed a gasoline cocktail.
Why the puckered face, Jack? Not smooth enough for that tongue of yours.
Mayer leans in closer, propping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. Well, if he's hell-bent on being all friendly, maybe I can pull some information out of him. I bet he knows something. He's got that kind of smug air. Yes, woe is me and my delicate tongue. Really, where do they get this stuff? Is it all homebrew? Surely there's a big cellar.
Of course! Why, the biggest seller in town, no less.
So he does know. Now I just have to...
But, more importantly, Why don't you tell me a little more about yourself? Or a lot more. I promise you, I won't mind.
Alright, play it cool, Richter. Can't rush this, or I'll catch on. I'm nobody special, really. I keep civilians safe, serve the city and all that. Did you say mm-hmm?
Yeah, I just said.
I didn't hear you. The smirk deepens for some reason. Just another average fella here to relax after a hard day's work. Hoping to take the edge off. Are you just gonna sit there and say me all night or what?
Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're lying.
Possible. You can already tell. Was Lily right? Am I really that bad at this?
Why don't you be honest with me, Jack?
Be honest with you, I'm not. Mayor leans in even more, this time sneaking an arm about my shoulders and pulling me in close. I swallow, trying to keep a hold of myself as his lips brush against my ear. He can't know. There's no way he knows.
You're really a Simcha, aren't you? Okay. Oh wait,
Sigma.
Sigma.
A Sigma.
So they have glossary for everything else but a Sigma.
Yeah, but not for a Simcha though. What?
Okay, well maybe they explain it. Maybe they explain it.
You're right, Gillian.
Hold on.
What's going on? Ben, you good?
Hold on, I'm texting somebody. Alright.
You'll be really.
Okay, there. Simcha? Confused, I steal a side glance at Mayor, and his eyes glimmer back at me mischievously.
Pimp, of course.
Yeah, that's me. What?
Oh, you can't fool me with that act, Jack. I saw you looking around earlier for any attractive girls, subtle as a train wreck.
Lord have mercy. If I have to pretend to be a pimp, I think I'll just run out the door instead. Should make the noise down. Okay,
You not hear that?
kinda. It's good enough. A little laugh spills out of Mayor before he can bite it back. Care to tell me what's so funny?
Just teasing. Forgive me. I didn't mean any offense. Nor did I think you nearly faint on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you.
Alright, you got me. I was just, horrified that my good name might be ruined. Shook me up. Secretly, of course, I'm mostly only relieved that he didn't actually see through the lie. That was too close for comfort.
Oh, naturally. An upstanding civil servant like you is obliged to maintain his saintly reputation, right? Bartender, another round for the gentleman, if you please.
And that was how I got pulled into a night of drinking with my new companion. It soon grows clear that Mayor isn't going to let anything important slip. He manages to dodge all of my questions like a pro boxer ducking punches. But I'm too invested to turn back. I know he knows something. He knows I know he knows something, but we're just dancing around the subject. As much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking to him. So much that I nearly forget what I came here to do. The way he gives me all his attention is, well, flattering, in a way.
Oh, another gentleman walks in. Oh my goodness.
While we banter back and forth, I notice the sketchy-looking man from earlier throwing glances towards us. Are they looking at me? At Mayor? Just trying to get the bartender's attention? I can't tell, but I've got a feeling we're being watched.
If you don't mind, Jack, I have a question for you.
An elbow nudges against my side, interrupting my thoughts. Question? Sure, I'm all ears. I turn my head back towards Mara, only to see him already pressed close to my side. Our cheeks are nearly brushing together.
You wouldn't happen to be looking for underground work, would you?
My heart skips a beat. He's finally bringing it up? You could say that, more or less.
Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you a little business information in exchange for something on your end.
He whispers conspiratorially to me, lips curled upward in a sly, daring smirk. Something, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
His breath lightly tickles my cheek. For a second, my focus gets a little hazy. All I can see are those sparkling green eyes. My mind races through all the things he might want from me. Things I'd normally never think of, until...
Bring me a casada cake.
Just a strawberry cake with custard. Okay.
A casada cake, the type from Frank's Bakery on the east side? Almost certainly not kosher, but I won't tell you. But I won't tell if you don't. I heard they changed the recipe to something simply amazing, but let's just say I'm not very welcome in that neighborhood.
Not exactly the offer I was expecting. Okay, right. I'll think about it. No promises.
Playing coy, are we? Very well. I see how it is.
He exhales a small laugh that brushes my skin again, sending a little tingle down the nape of my neck.
Please, think it over carefully, and if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. How's that sound, Jack?
I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be part of some criminal outfit, trading information for cakes?
Perfect. It will be plenty worth your while, so keep that in mind.
When he finally pulls back, I subconsciously exhale the breath I didn't know I'd been holding. No matter how I look at this, he's acting sweet on me.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Someone is to
Sweet
have a
on
crush
someone?
on. Now we're getting to the yaoi.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Is this a demo or like...
Full game, full game.
Oh, full game, full game.
Of course, it's not like anyone would notice, crowded as this place is.
Do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink?
He casually throws another question out, catching me off guard.
I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night.
That's awfully nice of you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that'd be... Kenley.
Kenley?
You need something sweet, you feel me?
Okay.
Something sweet? Okay.
Okay, I'm just being a freak.
Yeah, something sweet. Doesn't matter how bad it tastes.
Dot.
Mayor stares at me in stunned silence. What? What's with that look?
Yeah.
A small choked sound leaks from his throat. The kind you make when you're stifling a laugh. He's razzing me again, isn't he? Like the word teasing.
Rizzing? Nah, Raz, man.
Razzing.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Something sweet. I understand. I'll make sure to take excellent care of you, both you and your fine palate.
You're acting like I've already made up my... You're leaving? Meyer sips the last of his coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back with one hand.
I'm afraid so, Jack. I got some business to attend to, but I do hope I see you tomorrow. Oh, and tonight's drinks are my treat, as a small token of thanks for your delightful company.
the last knowing wink, Mayor steps away from the counter and slips into the crowd, mingling with the drunken sea. He left so suddenly. I wonder what business he's attending to. Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. Good ride. I leave the speakeasy unsure whether Mayor pulled one over on me, or if I actually pulled one over on him. He's sure something, that Mayor. No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Just the drink talking. Just the drink. And with that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuff my hands in my pockets and begin the sobering walk home. The gentle chirping of birds outside the window. The laughter of children on their way to school. The blinding sun. Meh. Why is our office so goddamn bright? Oh, my head. The things I do for this job, I swear. As I sit in my chair, sipping my morning coffee and trying to ignore this horrible hangover, my eyes drift up to the clock. Leslie's even later than normal. I hope nothing's wrong. If he doesn't come in soon, maybe I should just leave a note and go nap in my car.
Good morning!
As if I'd summoned him from the bowels of the sunny hell, Leslie suddenly burst into the office. In one hand, he's holding a stack of paperwork, and in the other... Is that a cake?
Fresh from Frake's Bakery, I tell ya. Those fellas really nailed the whatever this is.
Leslie reaches into the paper bag to grab a piece and happily stuffs his face, chewing away with relish. That's the exact same cake Mary asked for last night, isn't it? Is this some kind of conspiracy? Is every man in Cleveland eating these cakes except me?
Oh?
Pausing, Leslie leans in to peer at my face, frowning gently.
You look a little under the weather, Richter. Your hair is all messy too, and I haven't even gotten my hands on it yet. Wait, don't tell me. No, you're not hungover, are you? Richter, you naughty boy.
Listen, boss, could we just go get Could we just get to our reports?
Changing the subject. I see. Absolutely shameless.
Leslie, who seems to think my hangover is the funniest thing in the world, chuckles all the way over to his office chair. Yeah, laugh it all out of your system while I sit here, hoping for spontaneous eclipse.
I'll let you start off then, my little partying partner. What did you find out last night? In between shots, that is.
Ahem. Well, from what I heard, it sounds like the Italians aren't running the speakeasy, or even most of the liquor business. If I had to guess, it's either a big street gang or the Jewish mafia.
The Jewish mafia? It's true. They've been growing in size around here lately, or so I heard. What makes you think it's them, though?
I heard a couple of fellas talking about the Italian mafia as competition, so it can't be them. After that, the man I drank with, he was Jewish, and I have a pretty strong feeling he's some kind of mobster.
Whooshing. Oh? Tell me more.
Perking up curiously, Leslie props his chin on his hands and leans forward to gaze at me from across his desk. He's got a bit of whipped cream on one corner of his mouth, but I pretend not to notice. The guy said his name was Mayer, for starters. He was well dressed, a little too confident, and... Should I tell Leslie about the flirting? I mean, he doesn't really need to know, and I'd sort of like to enjoy the memory without being scolded, but...
Kelly.
Can they?
Should we make the thing secret?
Wait, what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, I mean...
We tell him about the flurry? Oh no, bro.
I don't know. That's your decision to make. We're just voice actors here. We don't advance the plot.
Yeah, we don't
Just
advance the
read
plot on
what's
the
lines.
Yeah, he needs to know about the flirting.
Okay, flirting?
Flirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he may have been flirting with me.
He what?
He raises his voice incredulously, jaw dropping. Well, it could have been that I just misread things, but
The nerve! Unacceptable!
Leslie pushes out his chair and begins to pace around the office. I can't tell if he's genuinely angry or just fussing like he normally does.
How dare he? Flirting with my junior partner?
Really? That's the issue you have with it?
Poor, small, defenseless little Richter, at the mercy of some cruel gangster. If only I'd been there.
I'm bigger than you, boss.
This mayor had better watch out. Mark my word.
Boss. He freezes when I call out to him in frustration. Well, he gives me that instant "did I do something wrong" expression. I can't really stay annoyed, can I? Would you just please sit down so I can finish my report?
Oh, you weren't finished? Sorry about that.
Sheepishly clearing his throat, Leslie sinks back into his chair and nods for me to continue. Mayor offered me a deal for information.
A deal? You're serious?
I nod, barely resisting the urge to rub my forehead. What?
Huh? What? What's going on?
Did you whisper something?
Oh, no. I was just,
Okay. Details on the mob in exchange for... This is so ridiculous I can barely say it out loud. In exchange for a cake.
Oh, come off it, Richter. Tell me exactly what he actually wanted. I know you're trying to get revenge for me teasing you, but
I'm being serious, boss. He wanted a cake.
what?
Pointing at the paper bag that holds Leslie's half-eaten breakfast, I put on the straightest face I can manage. It's from the neighborhood around Little Italy, right? Obviously that place owns by the Italian gang, so he can't get too close. But as for why he wants one, I've got no clue, boss. Maybe a kid at home who likes some sweet tooth, forbidden fruit?
Reeks of a setup, Richter. Isn't that obvious?
Leslie wrinkles his nose. About the reaction I'd expected, and really, not an unfair one. I thought about that, believe me. But if it was a setup, why would he invite me back? Wouldn't it have been easier to get rid of me right there? He could have made his offer sound more serious, too. Anyone with half a brain would be suspicious.
True, I suppose. I still don't like it, though not one bit.
He lets out a heavy sigh, sticking a hand into the bag with his cake and tearing off the piece to idly munch on.
Well, while you were having the time of your life last night, I was chatting with Mr. FBI. Apparently, one of our city's politicians is hosting a big party at the hotel tonight. Thanks to our contact, I got us passes inside. Because you know what's going to be at that party, my dear Richter.
A lot of liquor.
A hell of a lot of liquor, probably provided by the main source in Cleveland.
Leslie and I exchange knowing looks. I can already see what he's getting at. So you want to scope it out for information?
It's a good bet and a safe one. Once folks get drunk, there's no telling what kinds of juicy information we'd get out of them. If we're lucky, some of it might even be related to our case.
I wouldn't count on it. We snicker in our line of work. Both of us have seen our fair share of these ritzy orgies. Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Okay.
Orgies? That's crazy. Okay. I think you should come to this party with me tonight. With your smarts and my good looks, we're bound to find something out. And if you want my honest opinion,
Leslie goes thoughtfully silent for a moment, then, and a more serious look darkens his brow.
I think this rendezvous at the Speak is too risky.
Oh, speak easy.
Even if Meyer doesn't mean you any harm, any other mob types around there might not feel the same way. But I also don't think you're green enough to walk into a death trap.
Gee, thanks, boss. When I roll my eyes, Leslie offers me a soft, affectionate smile, the kind he only puts on once in a blue moon.
I'm heading to the party either way, but I trust your judgment, Richter. You can decide for yourself where to go tonight. Ooh, choices.
What'll it be? Let me, save.
Oh, he's.
I can't say I agree with Leslie about the speakeasy deal. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a key part of this mess. But I think he's right about the hotel party. Gossip flows as freely as the liquor. And believe it or not, I'd like to spend more time on the job with him. Watching Leslie work is quality entertainment in and of itself. Okay, boss, you've won me over. Party it is. Oh, we didn't get a choice.
Oh, you don't even get a choice, man.
We
Free
didn't get
will,
a
bro.
choice.
Attaboy, Richter.
Leslie spins around in his chair at top speed, apparently thrilled by my reply. Hopefully our supervisor doesn't decide to walk in right now. I think I'll send someone to the speakeasy anyway, just to scope it out again. That place has got to be important somehow. Ignoring the spinning Leslie, I rub my cheek thoughtfully and gaze at the ceiling, pondering the situation. If another agent gets some information from that place, maybe we can combine it with tonight's findings to form a better plan. I'll call Earl and tell him to head over there while we're at the party. Well, good thing there's plenty of paperwork to keep us busy for the rest of the day. A whole stack of reports arrived this morning, actually. I was getting worried when you came in so late. Thought I'd have to do it all myself. Good thing we're a team, right, boss? Boss? I glance over at Leslie, who's gone silent. He's still slowly spinning in his chair, head slumped back. Is he? He's snoring. If I had a dime for every time this happened, I'd be a rich man. But no, all I have is a massive pile of paperwork. As Leslie enjoys his morning nap, I bury myself in the reports, poring over them one by one. That bastard's lucky I have such a soft spot for him. Otherwise, I'd tip him out of that damn chair and throw these papers at his face. He always looks so peaceful when he's sleeping, though. Not a care in the world. Innocent as a kitten. That's my dashing senior partner, alright. As evening finally rolls around, I manage to finish up the paperwork. Leslie woke up in time to help me with the last third. We head out to the party. A taxi takes us to a lavish hotel, an appropriate place for a fancy gala like tonight. When we get to the crowded parlor, Leslie and I decide to split up, so I'm left alone with a smattering of chatty guests dressed to the nines. For sure. I wander around for a while, trying to keep my distance while attempting to spot anyone of note. It was too crowded for my strategy to work. Going to have to get in the thick of it, Anna.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
Okay, Dylan.
We can sit on here.
Working at these events is always a nightmare.
Oh,
Henley.
Henley.
Look at the party goers.
We go with the party goers it is.
I might pick up some useful tidbits if I get closer to the guests. They sure sound chatty. Mine will do that to you. Stuffing my hands in my pockets, I casually stroll by a couple standing near the fireplace, turning into their conversation.
I cannot. Well, if you aren't just the prettiest little doll in the dress. Trying to sweet talk me? Oh, no, I'm just telling the truth. You remind me of the vamp, just a little wider, that's all.
These
Fucking
maybe smoothie
fucking
sex
bad.
symbols.
Okay, okay. What? How dare you? Get lost! I'm through with you, you cad!
What a charmer. Reminds me of my own lack of a love life. It's tough to find the time, let alone a dame who seems worth the chasing. Love's just too hard to worry about, isn't it? Especially since I've already got my hands full with Leslie. God only knows how I could look out for someone else too. I do get a little lonely now and then, but I guess that's just part of the job. But what am I standing around brooding for? Damn it, I didn't come here to feel sorry for myself. I can do that at home. Lying to myself, I turn around and start scoping out a more promising group to join.
Richter!
Sing-song voice suddenly calls out my name, floating over the loud chatter of all the guests. A very familiar sing-song voice. Boss? Boss, you.
There you are.
Whoa.
Oh, oh.
Leslie comes half stumbling towards me, crashing right into my arms. I managed to catch him, considering he's lighter than a paperweight, but I can't get him to stay upright. He keeps slumping back onto me, and not even attempting to stand straight. Boss, just what the hell are you doing?
Not so loud. We're blending in, Richter. Blending in.
He's completely smoked, isn't he? Drunk. I can already guess what happened. Leslie can barely handle a single drink, and the champagne's flowing like the Nile here.
Quick, take me to the broom closet.
Boss, what are you...
Shh.
He presses a finger on my lips, glaring at me indignantly.
Out something's out. Important things. But we need privacy. It's somewhere I can put my feet up.
I don't know if I should be impressed or concerned that he got drunk so quickly. Well, it's not like I can really drag him home in this state, can I? What am I gonna do with you? Muttering to myself in disbelief, I help Leslie down the hall, away from the rest of the party. Luckily, it seemed like the hotel staff planned ahead. A number of the doors are unlocked and open. For situations just like this one, no doubt. We end up in a dark room, and I kick the door closed after dragging Leslie inside. Broom closet. You're off your rocker, boss. Deciding to deposit my senior partner on the bed, I move us towards it and gently nudge him onto the covers. Maybe he'll just decide to fall asleep.
Oh boy, I said I had important things to tell you.
Before I can step away, Leslie grabs my wrist and tugs me down onto the bed.
What? Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, this is freaky. We're getting into freaky territory here. Hold up, I'm gonna go get a drink. Just
Okay.
for my throat.
He's not prepared for it.
So what's the age rating on this, man? Where'd you get this?
On Steam.
Age rating? Any tags? Okay,
Look
well,
it up.
I guess.
I think you have talked to in bed. I don't think they're comfortable talking to this.
What'd you say,
I mean,
Kevin?
I'm willing. I just had to go get a drink of water because my throat's kind of. Yeah. But like, I don't know, man. Just continue.
Okay. Yeah, one of the reviews said it's less than an hour, so I think we can finish it. Before I can step away, Leslie grabs my wrist and tugs me down onto the bed.
It.
What is this, some kind of impromptu meeting? Leslie leans back against the pillow and gives me a hazy smirk, nodding. His legs are stretched out across my lap, and he's still got his shoes on. We'll get dirt on the bedspread at this rate.
Taking off my boots? You're too good to me. I don't deserve a partner like you, Richter. I really don't.
Someone's got to take care of you.
True. I don't envy that someone.
Our relationship is a running joke between us, but I've never been unhappy with how things are. Leslie takes care of me too, in his own little ways. buying me food, teaching me French on the weekends, making me stay home and bringing soap every time I'm sick. Or soup. Whenever I need him, he's always there.
Hello? Richter? Anybody home?
Leslie snaps his fingers in front of my face, giggling to himself.
You've been staring at me for, about 30 seconds.
That's because I was thinking about what a big fat hypocrite you are.
Hypocrite? Me?
Razzing me this morning for being hungover, but here you are fried off your mind.
Well, nobody's perfect. Not even me.
He pouts, flicking up the pillows behind his back and attempting to knit his brow into a serious expression. It doesn't work very well.
Heh, I'll find out who's behind the booze at tonight's party. In fact, it sounds like he's pulling the strings in all of Cleveland.
You're serious? Who is it?
A fellow called Eastman. Biggest name in the whole city's Meyer Eastman.
My breath catches. Does that mean the man from last night was...
Nah, it's probably not the same one.
Leslie shakes his head, as if reading my thoughts.
He's tall, really short hair, likes to wear a long coat, low, distinctive laugh.
It's him.
Oh.
We stare at each other for several seconds, unsure what to make of this revelation. I can't believe I was actually drinking with the mob boss last night, let alone one who propositioned me for cake. But what surprises me most is he wasn't a bad guy.
How's that?
Leslie blinks when I unconsciously mutter my thoughts aloud. Mayor. He wasn't rude or intimidating, and he sure as hell didn't try to throw his weight around like you'd think. I guess I'm just thrown off by how normal he seemed, like a regular Joe, not someone in the mafia. Rather than poking fun at me, Leslie gently nods, exhaling a quiet sigh.
Apparently, he's pretty well liked around here. Doesn't usually resort to violence. Either they say he's got a golden tongue, and he always managed to work out a deal to make everyone happy. I don't know how much of it's true, but if it is, then the recent fights around Little Italy would make more sense.
You mean the crazy reports we've gotten recently?
The very same. The Italian gangs are probably trying to regain the turf they lost.
He's right. Half of the reports I got today were all about action on the east side of town. Mayor's men must have been putting pressure on him. Just how much of the foothold does he have in Cleveland? Leslie rolls over on the bed, a glum shadow settling on his normally
Are we on the
bright
same
features.
bed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I expect him to be cheery about this new lead. Not so grim. What's gotten into him? Excuse me.
You know, Richter, sometimes I don't know if we're doing the right thing.
His voice drops to a soft, hesitant murmur. The first time I've ever heard him so unsure of himself. Boss?
You know, helping enforce prohibition.
My shock must have been obvious, because Leslie lets out a wry laugh.
I bet that has to sound rich, coming from a drunk sap like me. You probably think I'm nuts, but to tell you the truth, I've never been certain of it all. Is it really the government's job to tell folks what they can and can't drink? Will a dry America really be a better place to live? Seeing folks enjoying themselves and relaxing, like tonight, makes me think liquor is not just for fun. It's part of our culture, our customs. It's not about getting drunk, it's about the freedom to drink, just like anything else. Freedoms we fought for since the colonists came over in their big, stupid boats.
He glances with a self-deprecating, wistful smile. Now that I think about it, he's been a lot less enthusiastic about this job than our previous work. I guess now I know why.
I ever tell you how much I wanted to be an FBI agent, Richter?
Once, I think.
Heh. Mom and Dad, they always told me to keep at it. I think they believed in me more than I did. They didn't know why I wanted to hunt the bad guys so badly.
The bad guys? He nods solemnly, eyes clouded over with memory.
My parents were saints, but some of my friends, they weren't so lucky. A few had mothers or fathers who taken to the bottle and, well, the ones who didn't have marks on their bodies had had them in their minds. It crushed me seeing it happen to the people I cared for, being so powerless to stop it. That's why, when the Volstead Act rolled out, I was all for it. Surely it stopped the same thing from happening to other kids.
Leslie slowly trails off. Our gazes meet for a long, somber moment.
But I guess I'm starting to grow up now. I know people always find another thing to abuse. Something like liquor, something so core to society. You can't really get rid of it. So, should we be the ones to help take it away? Away from the people who drink for fun, over dinner, to celebrate? Because they damn well please. The soldiers who lost arms and legs, fighting in the war, but come home to hear they can't even enjoy a shot of bourbon? I just don't know.
He lets out another sigh, this one deep and troubled. His eyes shut tight, almost like he's trying to fall asleep again. You're not crazy, boss. Lizzie stares at me like I just sprouted wings. Well, maybe a little crazy, but for different reasons. About what you said, though, the more I think about it, it's hard for me to argue. I hesitate for a moment. Normally, I don't open up much to people, but tonight's proving to be a strange night. And in front of Leslie, I don't feel like I have to hold anything back. My pa, he drank. I guess it's all he had, since my ma died having me. Probably he took off when I was a kid, left me with my grandparents. Leslie's fingers reach out to brush my sleeve, lightly squeezing the fabric. Hey, don't feel sorry for me. They were good folks, traditional views aside. Grandpa, he was always muttering about how the law is what makes man better than beast. Every single time he read the police reports, he'd say that fail. The law is the highest order to uphold on earth, Grandpa thought, aside from the Bible, that is.
So little Richter got that drilled into his head, did he?
I nod, smirking faintly. No crime headlines to read in heaven, Grandpa. You must be pretty bored up there. He wanted me to be a policeman, but luckily detective work was close enough to count. When it comes to prohibition, though, I've always had my own doubts. Maybe the law makes us better than beasts, but the government's not the gospel. I don't know. It doesn't feel right to follow orders just because they're from the top. I joined the agency to help people, not make their lives harder. Anything that goes against that, I just can't put my heart in it. The feds are now. By the time the last words leave my mouth, I feel like a complete idiot. Just because Leslie shared her story didn't mean I had to go and babble on. It's like I'm an old church lady or something.
You know, Richter, I really admire you. Oh, shucks. The music stopped and everything?
Leslie smiles at me warmly when I glance at him in shock. Where'd that come from, I wonder?
Unlike most folks, you don't always take things at face value. You stop and think, you feel, instead of only judging. Maybe you should be the senior partner. Then I feel better about relying on you so much.
I think you've got it wrong, boss. I'm just a regular old...
No. There's nothing regular about you. Not to me, anyway. No, you're a special breed of fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. He doesn't normally give me these genuine compliments. How the hell am I supposed to respond to that? I admire you too, boss.
Oh.
Or, what I mean is,
Oh? Please, do tell me more.
well, now I've gone and done it. I can tell he's not gonna let me get away with this one, so I better come up with something quick. I guess I really admire... Ooh, Kenley, what do we do?
Kelly, the choice is up to
Kenley.
you, man. These are
Of course I'm adorable.
Yeah.
adorable.
You already know I'm gonna pick.
Yep. How adorable.
Oh man, why do we have to read these?
Yeah, why do we even have to ask Kenley? We already knew what the answer was.
Okay.
How adorable you can be sometimes. Sleeping, spinning in your chair, stuffing your face with cake. Christ. Did those words actually just come out of my mouth? I haven't had a single drink tonight, so there's no excuse. Not at all. God rest my soul.
Oh, so you finally notice? It's about time. I was preparing drastic measures to get your attention.
Drastic met.
They're not important now, though. It's apparently I've won you all over after all.
He cackles, obviously pleased with himself. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't give compliments.
Oh, hey, Richter.
Leslie's tone suddenly turned serious again. Almost too serious.
Now that we've poured our hearts out to each other, I need to tell you something important.
What's that?
Well, I'm not gonna just spell it out. It's a secret. Lay down.
He impatiently beckons me closer. Curious, I scoot towards the head of the bed, leaning in to listen. I'm not sure what could possibly be so. A hand grabs the back of my hair and pulls me down. The next thing I know...
Yo! Yo!
Finally! What I've been waiting for. What I've been waiting for.
This Yaoi is better than the...
What I've been waiting for this whole time. Let me screenshot this.
Screenshot this! What am I doing?
This is so fire.
Yo, bro, what is this, bro?
Finally.
Where's Aiden, bro?
Finally, dude.
Aiden,
Voted
you
him.
miss... What, bro?
Leslie's soft lips are pressed against mine. The boss is... This can't be happening. Did I fall asleep? Leslie holds the kiss for a little longer, fingers tightly curled in my hair. But after a few seconds, he lets go. I quickly pull back, touching a hand to my lips. A mortified look of horror instantly crosses Leslie's face. I don't think he realized what he was doing either.
Richter, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to the booze. I just...
He covers his face with his hands, peeking at me through his fingers. It's like he thinks I'm gonna start shouting at him. What am I? What? Am I that scary? One kiss doesn't hurt anybody, does it? After a moment of hesitation, I lean closer to Leslie, gently pulling his hands away from his face. He's so wide-eyed and embarrassed, I'd better savor this look, because he doesn't wear it often. Just between you and me, boss, I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Richter. Well, I'll back to it, I guess. Well, guys, I guess they're just sharing a cup of tea. You know, you remember Elite Ball Knowledge cup of tea?
W Ball Knowledge cup of tea.
I do not.
Do you remember that the was it Counselor Wednesdays? They were sharing a video about cup of teas and consent.
Oh, that shit.
You remember, Ben?
Yeah, I remember.
You said, "Oh man, I don't want your cup of tea" or something like that.
I don't want your cup of
Something
tea.
cup of tea.
Personally, I'm a coffee guy like these people. But
This time.
okay, well,
Okay, let's keep
we're
going.
back to it, I guess.
This time I'm the one who kisses Leslie, pressing him into the bed. His hand flits back to my hair, fingers grabbing and pulling. A lot rougher than his normal ruffles, that's for sure.
Oh God.
You don't
Jesus.
have to say that, Dylan. You don't have to say that. He lets out a soft whimper when I nip and suck his bottom.
Oh, okay.
Suckle
okay.
his bottom lip, playfully tugging at it with my teeth. We share a string of light kisses, but I can't keep myself from teasing my tongue into his mouth, savoring his little
Wait.
meals of delight.
Wait, sorry to pause this, but was this like one of the recommendations someone gave you, like in your story? Because I saw that earlier.
No, nobody gave me any recommendations, I don't think. Let me
Nobody gave you any recommendations?
What?
Not
Jaden
a
just said.
single
Jaden
person.
just said no gay. Nobody.
I was going to find one, but I gave up finding it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me check my archive quickly. Yeah, Jaden just said no gay, and that's it. So nobody recommended me Yaoi.
Damn. So
Savoring-
you just find this?
Yeah. Savoring his little meals of delight. I'm in a daze myself. We've always had a close relationship, me and Leslie, but neither of us ever dared to push beyond that unspoken line. But as I covered Leslie's lips with kisses, finally embracing him the way I've always dreamed of doing, I can't deny how satisfying it feels. I care so much for him, more than anything or anyone else. Boss, partner, friend, does it really matter? He's here with me, he wants me, and that's all I can bring myself to care about.
Oh.
Les, our lips pressed together harder, forcing me to steal breaths in between Leslie's needy kisses. He's really getting into it. He's had his thigh rubbing between my legs. I swear he's so unfairly adorable that I can't help myself. If I didn't know he was drunk, I don't think I'd be able to keep my hands off him.
Wait, he's drunk and you're not. Wait.
Yeah, this
wait a
isn't
second,
tea,
wait
this
a
isn't
second.
tea,
Wait,
this
wait a
isn't
second.
tea, this isn't tea.
This isn't tea. Wait, so Leslie's drunk.
Yeah.
He had alcohol, but Richter did
You're
not
just
have
fucking
alcohol.
gay.
So can he consent? Can he accept a cup of tea? That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
it?
No, he can't. Also, he has a position of authority above him because he's a senior officer and he's a lower partner. So.
Oh yeah, I guess. So. Well, that aside, we'll continue.
Finally, I draw back, just enough to suck in some much-needed air. Leslie nuzzles against my ear, murmuring softly against it. I hope I won't forget this in the morning, but if I do, oh, sorry, that's you.
You have my permission to remind me.
Yeah, sure. The full extent of what we did suddenly hits me like a frying pan in the face. Pull away more, jerking upright and letting out a cough, turning my head awkwardly to one side. Work's sure gonna be interesting tomorrow, eh? How the hell can we resume our normal business after this? I sure hope I didn't just make the dumbest mistake of my life. Maybe we should leave the hotel and head home. It's getting pretty late, don't you think, boss? Still looking over at Leslie, unsure of how I will respond.
Hold on, stop.
Yes.
Dean, we're still going at it. Did you not see Ben's live stream? I know I was on busy, but. Alright, you can continue. I just hung up.
Okay.
I just don't know. Yeah. Hello? Hello. I just want to record a first message for you guys. Is that Eisen? Is that Eisen? Yo, he kind of does look like Eisen.
Yeah.
Watashi no Soul Society. Yeah. Is that Eisen? Okay, sorry.
Alright. His chest slowly rises and falls, and quiet breaths flare out from his parted lips. You'd think I would have seen that one coming. With a sigh, I slide off onto the floor, leaning back against the side of the bed. I guess I'll keep vigil and mull things over until Leslie wakes up.
Oh,
Thanks.
asleep?
Thanks to his incessant touching, I can't exactly fall asleep.
Oh,
right
okay, never mind. Okay, right, the incessant touch.
Well, whatever happens after tonight, I can't say I have any regrets. You're really something, boss, that's for sure. And I like you just the way you are. Hypocrisy, narcolepsy, and all. I wouldn't have it any other way. I stumble into the office bright and early, letting out a long yawn. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like that since my college days, and now I understand why. Slumping into my chair, I glug down my coffee and try to slap myself awake. We've got work to do today, so hopefully Leslie isn't too late. I dropped him off at around 4 a.m. at his apartment, but he managed to get more sleep than I did. You know, maybe I should just go bring the whole coffee pot in here. I've got a feeling I'm gonna need it. I rise unsteadily back to my feet, wandering back to the door in a haze. Just as I reach for the handle.
Good morning!
Ugh.
Wow, did you really have to scream my ears first thing, Richter? I'm happy to see you too, but really.
Leslie pinches his ears with a grimace, frowning playfully at me.
Oh, you look terrible. Sit down, I brought some donuts. They fix you up right quick.
I let Leslie steer me back to my chair, and he stuffs a donut into my mouth. It's good, but I'd trade all the donuts in the world for a few hours of sleep. We sit in unusual silence for a little while, munching on our breakfast and sipping coffee. Normally, we'd be chatting about various things right now, but I can't bring myself to look at Leslie in the eye, not after last night. I've never felt so awkward in my life. Are we just gonna pretend it didn't happen, or... Richter, what's the matter? Oh, sorry, Matt.
Oh. Richter, what's the matter?
Leslie calls out to me with a mouthful of donut, gazing at me curiously as he chews. He definitely doesn't seem phased, that's for sure.
You look like a kid who just got caught peeping up a girl's skirt. Really, what's eating you? I don't like this silence. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Nothing, it's nothing, boss. Listen, why don't we get started on work? We need to go over the new findings.
Uh-huh.
He still seems pretty suspicious, but eventually not. I can't tell if he's playing dumb, or he really can't remember, you know? It's probably the latter. About Eastman. I think we need more information on everything, including him, before we go to the FBI. If we blow our cover too early, we'll risk losing out on more leads, more potential sources. We should play this smart.
Agreed. There's still a lot we don't know.
Leslie gazes up thoughtfully at the ceiling, twirling a pen between his sugar-dusted fingers.
Is that Speakeasy his base of operations? How many warehouses does he have? Are there any other key players in this business? I say we need to send out some agents to figure out the key details. I don't want to rush into anything.
Send out agents? That reminds me, what happened to Earl, the guy I sent to scope out the speakeasy yesterday? I didn't see him come into work today, and he didn't call me like he was supposed to. Boss, I need to make a call. I sent out Earl last night, but he hasn't come in yet.
Oh, alright. Don't let me stop you.
I reach for the phone and quickly dial Earl's home number. Ring, ring, ring. No answer.
Oh, he was busy.
I have a bad feeling about this. I bet anything that his disappearance is related to that speakeasy, Eastman, and the Mafia.
Not good, huh?
Leslie seems to figure it out pretty quickly. He raises a worried eyebrow at me. I grimly nod. Damn it, I should have just gone there myself last night. If something happened to Earl, then...
We got some officers and head over this evening. We get some off of my bed.
Boss?
Just a quiet investigation at first. See if we could find anything about Earl. If there's incriminated evidence, then we'll turn it into a full-blown raid. But hopefully, he just had some cat house this morning, hungover. What's cat house?
Brothel.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's at the brothel.
Yeah, the
Alright
brothel.
then, alright.
Which
Alright.
is where prostitutes are.
Yeah.
Leslie gives me a small, reassuring smile. Makes me feel a little better, even though a nervous pit still shifts in my stomach. It's night it is then.
Attaboy. Ready to go over some more reports?
Ready as I'll ever be. The rest of the day stakes into a blur of paperwork and coffee. Leslie and I are busy ourselves with our mountain of reports, so there's not much time for the awkward atmosphere to come back. Considering how he's acting, maybe nothing really ever happened at all. Maybe I just dozed off in the hotel room and had a bittersweet dream.
Hello? Richter! Yo, Kelly, are you just like beating your mic right now, like boo, boo, punching it?
Yeah, what's going on?
What was that?
I was adjusting myself, bro.
Oh, okay. Richter, hello? Anyone home?
Two hands roughly shake my shoulders.
Oh,
When my eyes struggle open a few seconds later, I notice how dark the sky outside is. Huh, wait, was I?
there's only one of us who could sleep for half the day. Richter, don't try to steal my thunder.
Yeah, why didn't you wake me up sooner?
You are clearly exhausted. Those dark circles on your eyes make you look like a raccoon. It's cute. But listen, try to get more sleep at night, okay? I can't rely on a hazy partner to have my back after all.
And whose fault is it I didn't get any sleep exactly, Mr. Bright-Eyed and bushy-tailed over here? After we get our things together, Leslie and I prepare to head out to the speakeasy. It's already late. There's been no call from Earl, so something's obviously going on.
Richter, right.
As I reach for the door, Leslie suddenly grabs my sleeve, tugging me back a little.
It is. Watch.
About last night.
Never mind.
I do remember it all, just so you know.
This bastard. So if today was just an act?
I know. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Please don't hate me too much. But I just wanted to tell you that, well, I'm sorry.
He bites his lip, averting his gaze guiltily. It's the same look he had last night, right after he kissed me.
If you want, we can agree to pretend it never happened. Things can go back to normal. We'll just be regular friends, senior partner and junior partner. Neither of us speak of it again, and we could chalk it up to me being drunk and stupid. Mostly stupid.
Leslie loudly clears his throat, fiddling with his tie. Despite his self-facing joke, I can tell he's being serious about this. Our friendship's important to both of us, so it's understandable, but how do I really feel about things?
Oh.
It's not a question of liking Leslie, but last night's situation was, well...
Oh.
Kenley, I already know which one to choose. Kenley.
I definitely don't want to forget it.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
No,
Yeah,
boss.
screw that Meyer fellow. We have Richter and Leslie here.
Yeah. No, boss. I don't want to pretend it didn't happen. Definitely not.
Hmm?
Even though I don't know where things will go from here, I know for sure that I like you.
Oh my. You like kissing me? Is that what you mean?
I thought that was a given.
Well, you were really enjoying it. I thought that little, or should I say, big surprise between your
Right, yeah, good talk. Leslie snickers at my hasty response, back to his normal smug self. But I can tell he's relieved to clear the air between us. I am too. Hey, once we're sure Earl's safe, let's talk about this again, in a more private setting. Does that sound okay?
It sounds great, boss.
Did you just... Before I
Yeah.
can finish, Leslie
Okay.
suddenly
Okay,
pulls
just
me
a
into
hug,
an
just a
adoring hug, squeezing so hard I can barely breathe. He buries his face against my shoulder, nuzzling against it. How can he make my heart ache so much? I'll never become a hard-boiled detective if I keep getting feelings like this. Sighing affectionately, I curl my arms around him and squeeze back, enjoying the few moments of warmth we share.
Anything but kissing, bro.
Okay.
Leslie soon pulls back, taking a deep breath. Then we nod at each other, just like always. If we hurry, we can get to the bottom of this and still have time to get cannoli before the shop closes.
Richter, you never told me you could read minds?
I try to stay out of yours. Too scared of what I might see.
Clever boy.
We head out side by side, determined but hopeful, the partners we've always been. I have faith in Leslie, just like he has faith in me. We get the job done, together.
Welcome, gentlemen. Please enjoy your night. Flashbang.
Loud music rushes over me in a wave. A familiar sea of dancers, lights, and sparkling glasses.
Woohoo! This place is quite a scene, isn't it?
Leslie murmurs at my side as we walk along, glancing around to speak. It's a little less crowded today. They must have known you were coming.
Oh, low blow.
As we
Oh,
weave
this
our
fella.
yeah, this guy. As we weave our way to the bar, my attention is drawn to a group of familiar figures. Those sketchy guys from the other night, but it looks like there are much more of them today. I nudge Leslie's side and jerk my chin in their direction. He follows my subtle gesture, eyes narrowing faintly. We exchange no words, but I can tell we're thinking the same thing. Those are Mayor's men. At the bar, Leslie orders us a couple drinks, just to keep up appearances. We have to find some way to ask about Earl, but we can't risk being too obvious about it.
You finally decided to show up. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. It's this guy.
A certain voice calls out over the music. I freeze. That's who I think it is, and
I was terribly disappointed last night, Jack. This expensive bottle of honey's Velvets I got for you was my sole conversation partner. Brandy? Yo, we should probably get that.
Yeah. Sure enough, Mayor saunters up, his usual sly grin, leaning one arm against the bar.
Oh. I see you brought a friend.
Mary turns his attention to Leslie, studying him for a few moments before offering a polite nod. Leslie does the same, sizing the other man up silently, but quickly breaks into a smile of his own.
You must be Mayor. Jack was just singing your praises, and you know I could really see why. Singing my praises, was he?
My gaze meets Mayor's, suggestively winks. Great. Leslie, thanks for encouraging me.
And whom might I have the pleasure of meeting tonight? Leslie's the name. How do you do?
Wait, he's giving Mayor his real name? Is he planning something? They reach around me to shake hands, each still wearing a confident smirk.
How do you do? Would I be correct in assuming you're a public servant like Jack here, Mr. Leslie? You would be very correct. We met through work, actually. I see. Very interesting.
There's something uncomfortable about this atmosphere. What exactly is going on?
And you are Mayor? What do you do for work? Curious, you should mention that I consider myself a public servant as well. Oh my, what a coincidence. I had a feeling, really. The second I saw you, I thought to myself, here's a cheerful man, alright? I knew it. You may not believe this, but I had the same reaction. That noble air you have, why, it speaks volume about you. You strike me as a dutiful sort of fellow, and I respect that.
No, something is definitely very wrong. There's no way either of them is being serious. In fact, it almost sounds like...
Actually, Mayor, I have a question for you.
Pausing for a moment, Leslie glances up at the clock. It's only a quick look, but it seems deliberate.
Of course. Please, go on. You didn't happen to see a man around here the other night? Dark, shaggy hair, pointy nose, brown eyes, walks with a slight limp.
Mayor brushes a hand through his hair, eyes slyly drifting to one side.
It's very possible. That description sounds quite familiar. But you know, Mr. Leslie, information's always comes with a price.
At that instant,
Ah! It's the cops!
speakeasy door flies open and a small group of officers rush in. Screams
Yo,
echo
what's with
through.
this sound effect?
I don't know. Bro. Screams echo.
You're gonna air out the boss hole.
Huh?
You're gonna air out the boss hole.
Yeah, they're airing out the speakeasy door. Screams echo through the parlor after the music cuts off.
Ready or not mission.
But it's ready or not. Cacophony quickly goes silent. As the officers pull out their guns, the mafia types grab their own pieces, pointing them back at the officers.
Yo, why didn't they flash, bro? Why didn't you use flash grenades?
Yeah, they didn't
bro?
use flash, bro. Bro, they need
Beanbag shotguns, bro.
Leslie, what?
Richter, please.
Leslie sharply raises a hand at me, and I fall quiet, stunned. This wasn't the plan we discussed. I thought we were supposed to wait for more information. Unless Leslie did this because he thought I'd been too soft on Mayor.
I suggest you cooperate with us, Eastman, and give us the agent's location.
Mayor doesn't seem nearly as shocked as he should be. How can he be so calm? He had no idea this was going to happen, did he?
Alright, I'll cooperate with you. But please, tell your man to lower the weapons. I'll do the same for mine, and then we could discuss things calmly, without threats of accidental bloodshed. Agreed?
Leslie hesitates. There's a very strange degree of trust going on here, but I get the sense that neither of them wants it to end in violence. I know Leslie hates hurting anyone, even criminals, and Mayor doesn't seem the type to enjoy it either. Understood.
Understood.
Oh, sorry.
Ah,
Both of them exchange looks, and simultaneously nod at their men, who slowly, reluctantly lower their guns. The tension in the room eases a little bit, though it's still far from calm.
let me preface this by saying your man is safe. He's being held in the back room, properly fed and watered. In fact, he's already gotten to know most of the men. A very likable fellow.
That does sound like Earl. The guy can get along with just about anyone.
Why did you capture him then? To use him as bait, naturally. Bait?
Mayor nods, giving a slightly apologetic smile, although he looks too pleased with himself about it all.
You see, after our friend Jack here showed up the other night, I was struck with an idea. I knew he was a detective before he so much as walked in the door. Your informant's working for me, so I decided to have a chat with him.
You mean back there that was...
Don't get me wrong, Richter. I was enjoying every second of it. But I've been looking for a way to work out an arrangement with the law in Cleveland for some time. You're a hard-headed sort here, let me tell you.
Exhales a breath between his teeth, gently shaking his head.
Richter, however I could tell, he was made of something different. Not so hell-bent on enforcing the Volstead Act. Yet not just the type to be bought either. I was intrigued. So I thought I'll try to work out a deal until he cruelly decided to leave me hanging. That is, giving him my name was what you might call a backup plan. I knew he'd put it together soon enough and come back when he did. Capturing your agent? Now, that was a little more spontaneous. A little foolish too. More than likely, but it's how I operate.
His lips curl in a devil-may-care smirk, and he shrugs nonchalantly. Nonchalant. You really had this planned all from the beginning? Wasn't it a huge risk?
Of course, but a calculated one.
Mayor casually waves one hand, as if brushing away my disbelief.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I like to make big gambles, and most of the time, they pay off. But I've done my research on your backgrounds, your past jobs. I knew you wouldn't simply raid my venue without showing a little of your hand first. So you could say the chips landed where I thought they might.
It's suddenly all too clear how this man became a mafia leader. He's got the right mixture of planning, risk taking, and charm, all wrapped up in one dangerous package.
Phew. I feel like a man who just got cheated out of a fortune at cards.
Leslie rubs his cheek with a hand, blinking rapidly, as if to try to understand everything we just heard. I can't blame him. I knew Mayor was sharp, but I had no idea he'd planned everything out ahead of time.
I admit, despite the fact that your methods are incredibly questionable, you made me curious. You mentioned a deal, didn't you? What kind of deal are we talking about here?
Leslie. To my surprise, Leslie cautiously questions Mayor, one eyebrow slightly raised. I was expecting him to be furious, but instead he sounds more impressed than anything.
I was hoping you asked that. Why don't we discuss matters privately on a neutral ground? I would let you pick the spot. All of us disarm with a feel of our man waiting outside. A moment, if you don't mind.
Leslie grabs my sleeve and pulls me aside a little, leaning to whisper in my ear.
You really trust him enough for this? Normally I say it's suicide, but this mayor, he's not like any other man I ever met. It's like talking to the chief of a big corporation, not a mafia leader.
He scratches his head, clearly baffled. It's not like I can blame him. I felt the same way when I first met Mayor the other night. I don't think he means us any harm, boss. He's still a gangster, obviously, but I think he wants to work out a deal. All of this would be way too much trouble otherwise. And honestly, I'd like to hear what he has to say.
My thoughts exactly. You think we should hear him out then?
After a brief moment of hesitation, I nod. We're playing with fire here, and we both know it, but there's nothing new for us.
If you don't mind me saying, Mr. Leslie, I gather you're the type to take precautions.
Mayor pipes up airily, and we both glance over towards him.
Should the two of you not show up in perfect health tomorrow, I'm certain I have a big hassle on my hands. That's not what I want, I assure you. You really did do your research, didn't you? It's a favorite hobby of mine. So, that means you know what size underwear Richter wears? Hold up, what?
Boss?
I'm afraid you have to barter for that information. Yo, you drive a hard bargain, do you? I like that.
I feel like my only ally just switches colors. Great. Just great. After a little more discussion, the three of us settle on a hotel room for our meeting spot. The unfortunate patrons who had to witness all that, well, they're sent home and promised free drinks when they come back. This day and age is probably enough to risk being shot. Once that mess is sorted out, the three of us head to the hotel with our respective men. I can't even begin to imagine how tonight will end, but I have hope for the best.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got the award?
Mm-hmm.
To continue the story picture adventure playthrough, Mayor.
But it's just two stories.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm tired.
Unless
right
both
now.
sides said no, Jimmy Carter. Thank you, Jimmy Carter. That's it.
Man, that's kind of boring.
What do you mean that was kind of boring, Kenley? We literally saw Yaoi.
The first one was better, but there was no freaky shit.
Okay.
It had like better storytelling.
So maybe if we take the first story and add more freakies. Okay, so
You want? I'm gonna try to find one.
Okay.
you're gonna try
Yeah,
to
you're
find
gonna
one.
try to
All right,
find one.
then.
If you
I'll
find
leave
one
that up to
that-
you, Kelly.
we can play it.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, just find one we could play it. But man,
Keyword.
that freaky scene, I did not.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
that came out of nowhere.
Keyword.
like where Leslie had this, where Leslie said, or something when he was kissing
Yeah, bro. He did not have to be doing all that, bro.
kissing what's his name? Richter?
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. So Kelly, I'm assuming you're gonna go try to find one and play it if you want.
Yeah, why not? I'm not downloading it, bro.
Yeah, just tell us the name. Just tell us
Yeah,
the name.
tell us the name and
Also,
I'll
you
download it.
can't download anything because your storage is too full
Yeah, your
anyhow.
storage is too full.
Just link it.
Yes, bro. We know you're where we know you're keeping Yaoi, bro. We know you're keeping Yaoi.
Bro. Alright, then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, alright. Good night.
Bye, y'all.